Hi everyone, welcome to PG Chemistry channel. My name is Yadaswamy. Previous videos we discussed about matter classifications, and their properties. Today we are going to continue the same chapter, matter in our surrounding, physical states of matter. So based on properties, matter exists. It may solid state or liquid state or gaseous state. So the physical states of matter we are going to discuss today. First one is, for example, uh, physical states of matter. Previous video, if you observe, I given one clarity mainly to decide the physical states of matter. Main properties, two properties we are going to discuss: space between the particles, attraction between the particles. With these two, the existence of matter we are going to uh, find out very easily. If the between the particles attraction is more, attraction is inversely proportional to space, interstitial space or interparticle space. So more attraction, less space. Less attraction, more space. Like that, based on that, they classified into solid state, liquid state, and gaseous state. Solid state, liquid state, gaseous state. First, I will give clarity existence of three physical states: solid, liquid, gas. Then after, uh, with complete information, we will go through some other video. Solid state. For example, an object. This board only you consider. Now I can able to write on this because there is no space between the particles. There is no space between the particles. That is what I can able to write clearly on it. If any space is there, water, will you able to write on water with marker? No, because they have some space between the particles. If you try to write, it will sink into it. Air, will you write on air? No, because they have more space between the particles. Like that, based on the space, its inversely proportional attraction, the existence of matter, solid state. In the solid state, particles are tightly packed. Particles are, yes, observe these diagrams. A solid state, there is no space between the particles. Particles are tightly packed. Means between the particles, more attraction. More attraction means less space. That is what they are having fixed volume, fixed shape. For example, this is a duster. It has fixed shape and fixed volume. Today you see same shape. After 1 year you see same shape and size, same volume of pipe. Okay, because this is a solid which have less space or no space between the particles, negligible space between the particles. Next, Liquids. If you observe liquids compared to solids, liquids having space between the particles. Compared to solids, liquids having more space between the particles. But space is more means attraction is less between the particles. That is what it exists in liquid form. If you observe gaseous state, we can say negligible attraction between the particles. When attraction is less between the particles, more space. Okay, that is what they can able to move however they want gas particles. Like this, attraction attraction is more for solids between the particles. Attraction is more for solids in the particles. Compared to solids, liquids having less attraction. Less attraction. So gases having negligible attraction. Gases having negligible attraction. We can say negligible. Negligible attraction. Attraction is negligible for gaseous. Attraction is more for liquids, solids between the particles. Liquids compared to solids less. Gases negligible. What about interstitial space or interparticle space? Interparticle space. Interparticle space. Negligible for solids. There are some exceptions we will discuss clearly state-wise. Physical state of matter-wise. General common point here. Interparticle space negligible for solids. Compared to solids, liquids having more interparticle space. High for liquids. For gases, interparticle space very high. Interparticle space interparticle space is very high. Only with these 2 points you can able to solve many questions. Solid, more attraction, negligible space. There are some exceptions we will discuss next. Liquids compared to solids, less attraction, but particle space is more. Gases, attraction is negligible, but when attraction is negligible, space between the particles high, very high. Okay, based on these 2 properties, you can able to solve many questions as a reason these 2 properties. Thank you, children.